So we've been talking about Photoshop and the ability to do frame-based animation, and I wanted to offer one more example. So I have frame 1 right here. I just created a circle shape to indicate a ball, and then I have frame 2, and I have it in a different position, and you get the idea. I just wanted the ball to go bouncing down. I also created a background layer, and I'll pop that on a little later. You can do additional images to this as we're moving along. So if we're creating an animation and want to have a different background, you can also add layers after the animation is completed. And then we're going to save that as an animated GIF. So we're going to start off with frame 1. And if you're not already familiar with the timeline, you go to Window, and Timeline has to be checked off here, and that will give you this timeline. So you're going to click Create Frame-Based Animation. We get the first frame popping up. So we have frame 1 with layer 1 selected. I'm going to select the plus sign to add another frame, and on frame 2, I'm going to select layer 2. So frame 1 is layer 1, frame 2 is layer 2. I'm going to keep going here. Frame 3 is going to be layer 3. I'm going to hide that. So we have frame 1 with layer 1, frame 2 with layer 2, frame 3 with layer 3. Notice I'm hiding the other layers as I'm going along here too. So frame 4, I want to have frame 4 in view and hide 3. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. So the ball went up and it's kind of square. In this fourth layer, I have the circle a little squished to indicate the bouncing ball. And we can move on here because we just have a path from here to here. If we can add another frame, I'm going to go back to frame 1, and I'm going to move this up here. Now that doesn't mean that it affected frame 1. It's just going to affect frame 5 here, and then I'll hide the fourth frame. So we get 3, 4. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going back up in the air. Add another layer here for frame 6, and we're going to go to layer 2. Oops, and I want to keep that over here just so I have a reference point, and I'm going to go over here. So we have the frame 4 is down on the ground, 5 is back up, 6 is making the arc. Frame 7, I want to, oops, did I have both of them on here? I did. So I want to get rid of that one. So frame 4, 5, 6, frame 7. I want to bring this back down about here. Frame 8. I want to select 4 again. Bring that over here. And then get rid of that one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what the animation looks like. So this is similar to what I experienced before, showing you with the wave motion. This is a bouncing ball. Now notice that I have the delay here for 0.1 seconds. By default, it's 0. And if I had left it at 0, it would have been flying across and it really wouldn't have looked good. So I have 0.1 second, and I think that's appropriate. So we have the bouncing ball in action here. Notice that on the bouncing, you can deselect the frame. There we go. It's less annoying. So we have the bouncing ball here. Now, I had mentioned that I have a background layer. If I select the background layer and I actually show it, it's just going to show in frame 5, which is going to be odd. So I have to select frame 1, make sure that that background layer is on, and I think that applied it to everything. It did. So now we have a background layer of an empty room with the bouncing ball. I can now export this, save it, and I want to choose export, save for web. I'm going to get another dialog box popping up, and it's going to give us some options, how many colors we want to define. and what the dimensions are. If that's all set, we're just going to click Save. It's going to ask me where I want to save it, and it's an animated GIF. I'll just save it on the desktop. And then once you save that file, then you can place it into your website. But that's how to create a bouncing ball animated GIF with a background layer.